Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back again. I feel like I've done a ton of trash picking episodes here in the, what would be, I guess the fall months. Almost said winter months. I don't know why I would say that. Oh, forgot to take notes. Oh, that sucks. Those are all closed up there. Might be a couple closed bin drop-offs here in town. I know of a couple. Just gotta make sure not to cover that stuff up. But welcome back. It is trash picking once again with Taco Stacks. Another fun day. Hopefully it's still kind of dark out. I've been mentioning a couple times. It's 7 o'clock. Headlights are still on. Sun is somewhere over there. Let's find some treasure this morning, see what happens. 7 o'clock in the morning, trash picking with Taco Stacks. Let's find some things. Let's do it. Oh, there's nothing there. What am I getting out for? Oh, over here. I'll grab this quickly. Ta-da. Or I had originally thought there was going to be something. There wasn't, because I don't know why I even thought there was going to be something there. Anyway, long story short is where that is right in front of that blue car is where that vintage Christmas was from last week. Maybe 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. One of the weeks. It was either last week or the week before. But it was right there, and usually they have stuff out, but there was nothing out this time. So, can't do much with that. Alright, found one of these clothing drop-off bins. I think this is a... it's not a non-profit, wow. At least they're straightforward and honest. But these clothes aren't $1,000 clothes anyway, so... these people can do whatever they want with it. Usually if I ever get any decent clothes, try to give it to an organization that does something well with it. Otherwise, I mean, this stuff, I mean, they'll sell this. This company might make money wherever it goes, but it's not going into landfill. Might be going to a faraway country. But I, outside of Leesport, there was a, I actually posted my Instagram. So, if you don't follow me on Instagram, give me a follow. It's at taco_stacks. Posting a lot of bonus content on there. But yeah, give me a follow if you haven't already. There was some sort of bin like this, and it said something like, stuff donated will be resold. Or something. It was something so straightforward, and like, at least they were honest. But it was kind of like wild. Whatever the saying was just a very interesting saying. Being so straightforward and not, you know, oh, we are, you know, such and such, such and such. It's a great name for a dumpster. Water damage. Fake flowers. Also water damaged. That was the really good house. As you see, there's a dumpster. What's even in a dumpster? That's all broken wood. I think they're like doing framing inside. Fortunately, those prints got damaged, but they weren't signed. The one was signed, but it was like a printed sign signature. The cat one I kind of liked, but can't do much with that. It's all bowed out and all that fun stuff. It would have been really cool if that was a painting. Unfortunately, it wasn't. They have a lot of cardboard. Whole bunch of chairs right across the street. Don't need those. I will take these chairs because I can actually make money on these. Not a lot of money, but I can make some money. I wonder how those even smell. Not going over there to just sniff them, but they have fabric on them, and fabric's usually tricky. Just take the whole thing today. Figure it out at home. I still got the cord. That's a bonus. Extra freebie. Very confident yesterday. I did mention how scrap price has dropped for a light iron. I don't know if that means we'll see more of it, but it's dropped. Not by a lot, but yeah, what is it? 10%? If you think of it that way, it's a lot. What do you got in the boxes? Kitchen pots. No pots in there whatsoever. Ugh. Fully prepared nutritious meal, huh? This a U-Haul blanket? Maybe, maybe not. It is. But it's not for me, whatever's there. So we're gonna walk up here. Grab this guy. Get ourselves a lamp. Not a ton of stuff out today. We get a fall slowdown. Yeah, it is a U-Haul blanket. Bought a storage unit a long time ago and I had so many of them. In fact, they're in huge bags. I think there's probably 10 in a bag. And I went inside to see how much they cost. They're $8.95 a piece. And I had a large plastic bag of it. I brought the Lee Sport. $5, you take the whole bag. $90 value. Brand new, never used. Didn't sell. So, moving blankets like those, I think those are called furniture pads, is what they call them. Out the door those went. You would think someone out there would probably need them. I mean, the price of 10 from Taco Stacks was cheaper than the price of 1 from U-Haul. Can't win them all, I guess. Kind of an interesting place to pull off is right here. What are you gonna do? Can't do much. There was a white van that just went down the road. Take this guy. More fabric. Figured that was probably the best place to pull off. Not like there's tons of traffic and it really matters in life, but best to practice now. I try to remember a lot of things when I do this. Obviously, I'm coming this way, I'm going straight. That way it leaves open a lane for people to drive where it says no parking that side. And that lovely sign there. And I didn't want to pull up far enough where I blocked this stop sign. But no one even came anyway, so what does it even matter? Found some copper. Whoa. Copper here a long time. Jeez. That's not copper. That would be, I believe, just cast iron. I don't think that's aluminum. I thought my magnet back here anyway. Anyway, I found copper there a long time ago. The good old days. Now is that bike trash? I think that bike is trash. Yeah, the tires are all flat on it. It's all moldy. Pretty shot. It's not even, kind of is. I was gonna say it's a little crooked. It's got some rust and some dry rot. I think that one might have to be retired. Pretty cool. I don't know what it's really supposed to be. I'm pretty sure I found these before. It's supposed to have a top on it. It's missing the top. I don't know why I just did that without gloves either, but I got too excited. Now I'm wearing gloves. More chairs. More chairs, more chairs. I feel like there's a lot in here, but I feel like we didn't find a lot today. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so that's going to kind of conclude it for today. I don't know what ran over or what was here. This is just a piece of cardboard. Oh, it even has a date on it. 1996. Man, if we can just go back to the 90s and buy a lot of stocks way back when, or gold or silver. Well, I don't know about silver, but gold definitely. Could have made a lot of money over the years, the many years. Or you could have bought vintage clothes or anything else fun and exciting. Bitcoin before, I don't even think Bitcoin was around then. If only we can go back in time. This is what we found. Obviously, there is a lot of metal. I will have to go to the metal yard shortly. I am planning on going to Leesport up tomorrow morning to sell. I think I'm going to bring my dollar stuff. I have about 8 or 9 bins of dollar stuff, which is not ideal. I want to bring around 15 to 20, but I have 4 or 5 bins also of $5 stuff. And what my intentions are is everything that's $1 doesn't sell. The garbage of that will be thrown away. I'll save probably 1 bin's worth for the next time. But all my $5 stuff that doesn't sell, I'll put in my $3 pile, and I'll have enough for the next time to go there with a $3 pile, and that'll be it for $3 stuff for the rest of the year. So that is kind of my intentions for tomorrow, and why I'm not going to be bringing a whole lot, but I'm still going to be going is just pretty much for logistic reasons down the road. But yeah, this was Trash Day 101. Got some metal. This is actually, I think it is a Huffy. An old school one. White River. Anyway, it was fun. Thanks for tagging along for another trash picking episode here with Taco Stacks. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well for bonus content that I've been kind of posting. Taco_Stacks is my handle over there, so go over there and give it a follow. And I'll catch you guys next time for the next episode. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.